Hi, I thought it might be better if I tell you what you're going to be doing the Monday after Thanksgiving. I'm going to be out this coming Monday, so you'll have some great guest lectures there from the Manship School. I'll send you an email about that information. But I thought it might be easier if I showed you what I'm going to send you and give you some explanation. So you're going to be one of the representatives for a client involved in the red carpet fiasco is what I call it. And I'll explain that in just a minute. But what happens is we have some characters who are going to participate in the 7th Annual Blues Music and Film Festival in the Riverwalk Hotel downtown New Orleans. And what happens to them basically is they arrive at the red carpet. When the limo arrives at the red carpet, one of the favorites, Simone LaFleur, steps out of the limo, and as she does, the limo lurches forward a little bit, and she falls on a doorman whose name is Neville Wonder, and he breaks her fall. He becomes a hero. He breaks his arm in the process and goes to the hospital. She tears her dress, but she goes on to win the award for the best musical score for a remake of Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. After that, after she falls, actually, we have Maurice Marion, a French Quarter dressmaker, who provides her with a one-of-a-kind dress that he's had under lock and key. And so she's she's dressed with a beautiful dress. She has jewelry that he provides for her, and she goes on to the ceremony. Her escort, Bart Dropkick, who is a kicker for the Saints, he trips on the curb and he breaks his foot. Also in the limousine is her mentor, Stanley Neverworthy, and his escort. He's escorting Joan Charnel, who is an actress who's also nominated for an award for the remake of Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. So Stanley Neverworthy falls and hits his head. Joan faints in the back seat. One of the camera people from E! Magazine gets hit with the camera equipment. She breaks her nose and some of her teeth. So we have a lot going on there where each person needs someone to represent them at the press conference that follows. And so you'll do that on the Monday after Thanksgiving. So what you need to do is write a press release. That's going to be your assignment about your particular character. So I'm going to send you a fax set. It's going to look like this. At the top is the information about your character and what happened to that person, and also what the outcome is. This actually is called the if asked information, and that is some unsavory information that you probably should not include in the press release, but you must answer truthfully if someone asks you, because we'll have reporters in the audience. The classmates who are journalists and advertisers are going to be asking you some questions. So you have to be truthful. But your job is to keep everybody focused on the good part of your client. And that's what you're going to write your press release about. So you're going to model your press release as we did in class. And I'll go ahead and make sure that you have those formats so you remember what to do based on what we talked about in class. So what you need to do before you leave for the break, and I would say by Monday evening of this week, you should write your press release on this top information and email it to me at our class email address, and I'll go ahead and send you that information. Bring your fax set on the Monday after Thanksgiving, because you're going to need to have your answers. We're going to talk a little bit before the press conference, and I'll kind of keep you up to date and answer some questions that you might have. I'll be with you. You can either read your press release to the reporters, or you can explain in your own words what happened to your client. I will send you the same information the journalists have, which they will have basically what happened at the fiasco, so that they will know to answer some questions. And as a PR rep, you always want to be able to know what happened to everyone at an event, so that you can answer questions and you know how your client's doing and what's happening with that person. So those of you who are poliComm, you're going to represent the people who are most likely to be sued, which would be the hotel, the limousine company, and the Union of Limousine Drivers. Those are some of the ones who are probably most likely to be sued. So I'll let you represent those. I'll send you each again. You'll each have only one person to represent, and I'll send you that information. So be looking for some emails from me about this. Make sure that if you have any questions, that you send me an email and let me know. In the meantime, have a great weekend. I'll miss you on Monday, but I'll see you the Monday after Thanksgiving. Y'all have a great break, and look for that email from me to have all the deadlines and what you need to do. Take care. Bye.